Powers that be to dictate what we are allowed to put into our bodies, as my brother here was saying. You know, how much chemicals are we allowed to have in our water? Well, my baby, who's in my wife's belly, didn't get a say in that. We need to adapt just like any other animal to the environments that we're in. And that means we need to fight for clean water. We need to fight to have clean foods, seasonal foods that grow in our environments. And we need to plant and work with others that are planting. And so that's what I wanted to bring to you guys today. But I am grateful that you all are here. And, you know, I feel it's time to polish the chain and come together in a good way.
Older chiefs, my mentor and my teacher, and they're our relative by the name of Donald 𝗟𝗢𝗔𝗓𝗏. Chief 𝗟𝗢𝗓 was his name. And we have here Sparrow. And, one is Shinnecock, one is 𝗚𝗙𝗢𝗢. We are on our Aboriginal territory. We've never left, and we're still there.
Yeah.
We have celebrated our 1057th June meeting. Recorded, documented, accurate, okay? And our chief 𝗟𝗢𝗓, one of the greatest storytellers I have ever heard, had the memory of a lot of that tradition. He suffered. He died at the age of 54. 54, but before he died, he suffered from debilitating diabetes, which took his eyesight, took some of his limbs. Our reservation, though small, has come a long way. Today, the community thrives through utilizing the benefits of the political system. Our aspirations are high. In 85, I was just a young guy then, man. To help raise the funds to build the first community center. And this is his vision for us to come together. So when they asked me to introduce them and to speak, it's only because they're not speakers, but they're filled with the emotion of love and respect for the things that they were taught. And they want to share that with you. And I hope you understand how important it is to them. Because it is important for them to know what our stories are, what our traditions are, what are our struggles, and what are our gifts, and what are those things that we love together. Okay? It's not easy to do this. And anybody who's done it knows how difficult it is. When I was their age, I used to stutter. I don't stutter no more. So they give them, I want you to open up your eyes, your ears, and your hearts to hear this poem. I've seen this poem. The turtle to create Turtle Island. He took the name Lone Otter because that otter sacrificed his life to bring the dirt of life to all living beings on Turtle Island. That's the name he took. And that's the power in our story of creation. And he took that name. So without any further comment, I want these young ladies to share with you what they've asked me to help them introduce to you.
I remember him, and I remember his burial. He was buried on my 8th birthday. So my 8th birthday was surrounded by family, friends, and stories about him. And that always stuck with me. And after, we laid him to rest, that night is when I had my ceremony to get my Indian name. So it's something that I always hold dear to me. Like, he's always in the back of my head somewhere. So I felt him where I had to get these words out. So his poem is called Somebody is Confused. Okay? White people say, are you Indian? You're not black, and you're sure not white. Black people say, you ain't white, and you don't look Indian. Why are you trying to get by? Unknowing red people say, you're not white, and you're sure not skin. Are you black? I say, why do I have to prove what I am and what my race is? I know who I am and how my people got the way they are. Is it guilty conscience that questions and that cannot believe what they see? Somebody's confused. Thank you.
Of the largest count of indigenous people in an urban city in the country, if not the world. That has to be something that we recognize, because if not, the mental health of indigenous people is only going to increase. And we have got to change that in the opposite direction. We have to reverse healing. Our Lenape relative over there has a sign that says, reverse healing naturally. Do it naturally. We have the ability to do that as individuals. So as you are getting ready to leave here, if you have $1, $2, even if you don't, give so that we can do this again next year. If you have more than that, give. If you know someone else that does, share where they can donate that to. If you are able to help us and stay a little later to help clean this place up so that our ancestors can be happy when we leave here and they can share among themselves what they experienced, that they weren't remembered. Help us return this place the way it was before we left it. 𝗟𝗢𝗣𝗜𝗓𝗓.
𝗚𝗢𝗙𝗢𝗜𝗓𝗏 𝗓𝗡𝗙𝗢 𝗓𝗏𝗡𝗙𝗢 𝗓𝗡𝗙𝗢. Say 𝗓𝗡𝗙𝗢. That's all our love and medicine to each other. Look right and left, man. Hug somebody, shake somebody's hand, because this is what we got. This might be what we got tomorrow. Love everybody.
One of your relatives that might not be feeling good, or an animal or something, situation that you want to come to mind now. So put that in your heart and say it along with me. When next year we'll be coming back again. We'll recreate this event again. It's a powerful event, bringing all our people from all the indigenous points of the world here. People want to come here. They want to celebrate with us. Regardless of the weather, the bad weather that we have. Home to our homes, may we be blessed, so that our homes will be in a good place, good position that we left them in. Many things going on in the world today. War broke out in the Middle East. We pray for the people over there, because they're going to have a hard time. We pray for them.